Hello everyone, how's it going? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's had a great weekend. Kane Evans fan page says, hey Fanatics, how's it going? Kane Evans fan page. How's everyone doing tonight? If you guys have got any questions, put them through into the chat there and I'll answer them. So any questions, can even talk about the grand final as well. So yeah, I might just talk about the grand final as well. So yeah, Champa, hello New Zealand Warriors faithful. Nick from Australia, how's it going? But yeah, if you guys want to request to join the live, you're more than welcome to. Just send a request and I'll accept it. So thoughts on Ash Taylor if he signs next year? Yeah, I think he will actually. I think it's definitely a possibility. It'll be a train and trial contract, I believe. So yeah. Thoughts on the Niokore possibility signing? Yeah, look, I think he's a good chance, but it'll probably be in 2023 as it's reported by Channel 9. So yeah, I think it'll be 2023. I think it's a real possibility of happening. Thoughts on Nathan Cleary signing for 2024? I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, just put your questions through and I'll answer them. Yeah, please be serious questions. Don't be silly. I mean, yeah, just serious questions. Kane or Bunty? Bunty, a file for me. Thoughts on the grand final? Yeah, I thought it was a great grand final. Very physical, very tough game. Both teams stood up very well. But yeah, I think Penrith, they deserved to win it in the end. And yeah, they were the better team on the night. So yeah, definitely, I think the Panthers, huge congratulations to them on winning the premiership because they totally deserve it. Most underrated Warriors player for me this year, it's got to be Josh Curran. Yeah, so yeah, I think Josh Curran, he's had a great season. So yeah, most underrated Warriors player's got to be Josh Curran because yeah, he's had a great season. Should Shaun Johnson be captain alongside with Tohu and Adam Fanua-Blake being on captains next year? No, I think it should be Adam Fanua-Blake, actually. I think he should stay as the captain. I don't think Shaun Johnson should get the responsibility of being a captain. So, yeah, no, I think it should be Adam Fanua-Blake and Tohu Harris for me. So, yeah. I think it'd be too much pressure to put on Shaun Johnson. I think he doesn't need that extra pressure. Enzo Vidz says, hello, how's it going, Enzo Vidz? Thoughts on Rocoberry's future? Yeah, I think he's got a great potential to be a good young player. He's very young, so yeah, I think he's got a massive future actually, and I think he'd be great next year. And I hope he can get some first grade opportunities and stay injury free, obviously. So yeah, fingers crossed. I think he's got a great massive potential there, Rocoberry. So yeah, he's a good player. Adam Fanua-Blake captain, Dylan Watini-Zalesiak no co-captain. Yeah, that could possibly work. I think that wouldn't be a bad option. The Ruined Hammers join. How's it going, Ruined Hammer? Thoughts on Walsh's suspension and 5k fine? I think it's pretty much fair enough for me. I don't think you can suspend him any longer than that. So I personally, from my point of view, I think it's a fair call. I think it's a very fair call. Question here from Nick from Australia. Thoughts on the Warriors playing at Redcliffe? Yeah, I think it's going to be very interesting to see how they go there, actually. And yeah, look, Redcliffe's a great venue. It's a great stadium. I've been there before. I went to watched the Queensland Cup Grand Final a couple of years ago. So, yeah, it's a great venue. I'm not too sure if they'll play all their games at Redcliffe. I think they'll probably stretch it out to Brisbane or the Gold Coast. So, yeah, I think Redcliffe's not a bad option. It's really not a bad option. It's good area and all that. So, yeah. New Zealand Warriors faithfuls ask here, who's plays fullback while Walsh is suspended? Yeah, that's a good question, actually. And I think it might be done with Tini Zalesniak. I think he might play there. So, yeah, I think they'll shift DWZ to fullback there for Reece Walsh for a few games. Yeah, until Walsh is back, obviously. Aiken at second rower or centre? Oh, I think, right now I think he's good in the second row. So, yeah, I'd keep him there. So, the second row for me. Rowan Hammer says, plan is they only play 6 games at Redcliffe and then hope to take games back to New Zealand, as Cameron George said on our show last week. Yep. Yes. Fingers crossed, hopefully that does happen. Hopefully they can, get back home to New Zealand and play some games there, which is the plan, obviously. Do you think Fuss will be back next year? Look, I think he's still, contracted to the club, so I don't think he's going anywhere at the moment. So, yeah, hopefully he can get some games. Pro Enzo Vidz asked, will the Warriors make any more off-season signings besides Penne? Look, right now, I think in terms of next year, I think we're almost set for next year, but possibly for the next season after it, then yes, possibly. So, yeah, I think we're a couple more signings, and then they'll be planning for the following season. What does CHT need to improve on to be better? Does he have potential in the future? Yeah, look, I think, he's a very good talent, very good young player. Obviously this year's been, with the injuries, it's not helped. It's not helped at all. He's been out for a lot of games, and I don't think that's helped his case. So, he's got massive potential, and I like CHT. He's a good player, good defensive player as well, and, attack, he probably needs to work on his, attacking sort of style there. But, yeah, I think he's still got a massive potential to do a lot better. But, I think he's got a massive year next year, obviously. Big year next year for CHT. What do you think about the slight punishment that the Storm players got? Personally, I think they should have got longer bans. Yes, I absolutely agree with you. Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think they should have got a longer ban. In my opinion, I think they should have. I mean, if Walsh gets 2 games, why does Cameron Munster and Brandon Smith not get longer? Which I don't understand personally from my point of view, but it is what it is. Do you think Sean Johnson will be able to get the best out of Fuss like he did in 2018? Look, I think he definitely can. I think he can, get Fusatua back to where he wants to be. But, that's a tough one. It's a very tough one to answer there. I don't know, but I'm hoping so. I'm really hoping so, I really do hope he can get, back to his best Fusatua, because I really like Fusatua. I reckon he's a really good player, and unfortunately, a couple of years now he hasn't been at his best, but he can definitely, get back to that sort of level that he was in 2018. I think he's still got the potential to do so because he's very young. He's still very young for Satua. Rowan Hammer says they couldn't get longer bans. It hasn't been proven it hasn't been proven to be cocaine. Yeah, which is fair enough. Fair comment there, Ron Hammer. Just going for you guys' questions, bear with me. Do you think Brown will push us to a grand final in 2 or 3 years? Look, I think, Nathan Brown's coaching was not the greatest, but if you can give him some time, there's definitely a possibility, but it's going to take more than just Nathan Brown. We need the players as well, we need the squad, so I think it'll take some time, but I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure yet. What is your expectations on Ben Murdoch-Masila for next season? I think Ben Murdoch-Masila had a good start to the season. At the back end of the season, obviously had injuries and suspensions and that. So, I thought it was not a bad signing to start the season, but, he's obviously got to, stay injury-free, and hopefully, he can have a few more games next year, play a lot more games, and, that we'll see the best out of Ben Murdoch-Masila. I think he's pretty handy player, he had a good start to the year, and unfortunately, suspensions and injuries, derailed him a bit there. So, Faraz Alam says, hey mate, how are you? How's it going, Faraz Alam? What a debut season from Walsh. People need to stop giving him hate. He's only 19. Absolutely agree with you there. Definitely agree on your comment. I absolutely agree with you. Chiefs to join the Warriors. The Storm don't resign after the... I don't see that likely happening. Just seeing you guys' questions through to the question tab, because looks like I've already answered a lot of the questions already. So any new questions, just put them through. Is O'Sullivan at the club next season? Faraz Alam, no, he's not. He's his last season this year, so I'm not too sure where he's heading off to. But wish him all the best. I'm a little bit gutted that he's leaving, but the club did offer him a contract apparently. So he is leaving at the end of this year. Josh Kai says, have Canterbury stopped making jerseys for the Warriors in 2022? I believe Puma's the new sponsor next year, if I'm mistaken there. But it looks like Puma's the sponsor for next year. So question here from Freddie Fittler, which is probably not the real Freddie Fittler. Should the Warriors play a full season at home? Yes, I think they should play some games at home, but the full season at home, I don't think so. I don't think so, no, because I don't think it'll work, and I don't think it would happen because, the NRL wouldn't probably allow it anyway, so I highly doubt it would happen. Do you think we should sign a centre? No, I don't think so, no. I absolutely don't think we need a centre. I think we're perfectly fine in that area. Faraz Alam says, what was your favourite win this season? For me, I'm a New Zealand fan. Definitely that comeback game was the Canberra game in early round this year. Yeah, absolutely. I think that was one of our best games. I do agree with you there. We were down by a massive score, and we managed to come back, which, I thought, as much as this might sound a little bit negative, I thought we were highly unlikely to come back after that scoreline. So, that was awesome to come back from, 25 points, 6 down and win that game. So, yeah, I think, that was a great game. There are discussions happening in the background for the possibility of a full season at home. It will depend on other teams agreeing to the other home game against the Warriors back in New Zealand. Yeah, I mean, look, you never know. It could happen, but I don't know if the Australian teams would agree to it. I think, with the travel and giving up, their home ground advantage here in Australia, I don't know if they'd agree to going to New Zealand and playing, like a full season there. So, I wouldn't mind it. It would be great for the Warriors to have a whole season at home, but I just don't see it happening personally. Are the Broncos competing for the 8 next season as far as Alam? Look, I think, they'll have a better season next year, but I don't know if they'll make the top 8. I think they'll just miss out, personally, from my point of view. But look, right now it's too early for predictions. I don't think it's right to make a prediction right now. Look, I think it's too early for me. Just wait in the off-season and see what happens. So, they could definitely improve. How good is it to see Sean Johnson back at the club? Yeah, it's great. I'm looking forward to seeing how he goes. And, he's definitely more matured since he was last at the Warriors. So, yeah, it'll be very, very interesting. I'm not going to answer those comments, all these people that are, coming in and trolling the live stream, which I am sick of seeing. So, look, I'm just going to answer the serious questions. For those of you who's just coming in and trolling, I'm not going to answer those comments. But I'm telling you, the discussions were already happening. The other clubs have agreed to it in the interim discussions. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yep, I understand that. Who's your five favourite all-time Warriors players? Look, my 5 all-time favourite Warriors players, got to be Stacey Jones. Obviously, he's one of my favourite players growing up watching. Idolised him a lot. So, yeah, Stacey Jones for me. Ruben Wiki, Steve Price, Simon Mannering, there's quite a few there. So, I've named a couple. So, yeah, those are my all-time favourite Warriors players. As far as Alam asks, was Chad Townsend always signed for the remainder of the 2021 season? Look, I don't really want to comment about it, so I'm just going to ignore that comment. Sorry, Faraz, I don't want to comment about it. What's this? Predicted Warriors lineup. Walsh, Dalmatini, Zalesniak, Berry, Aiken, Montoya, CHT. Yeah, it's not a bad lineup. Absolutely not a bad lineup there. Say, so you're ignoring my questions. Well, I'm not answering any, stupid questions, so they have to be serious. So if you're going to send me hate comments, I'm not going to answer them. Simple as that. Thoughts on Viliami Valia and Edward Cozzy? Yeah, I think, Edward Cozzy's a pretty good young player. Viliami Valia's, I think he's been playing well in Redcliffe this year, actually. So, yeah, I think they're really 2 good potential young players coming through the system. And, hopefully they can get more games. Hopefully they can, play well for Redcliffe and obviously, get into the first grade side. So, I think Cozzy's a very good player, very good young talent. Yeah, so, 5 best NRL teams. What would you give the Warriors season out of 10? Well, I'll give it... look, without sounding too harsh, I don't want to be harsh on the team because, they had it tough, this year. So, look, I'll give them a 7 out of 10. It might sound like a very high rating, but I'll give them a 7. Kane Evans fan page, can you not troll in my live stream? Otherwise, I'm going to kick you out. Seriously, guys, do not troll in the live stream. I really am, like, just here to answer some footy questions, and people are coming on here and trolling, which is not good. It's not necessary. Kane Evans, guys, come on, stop it. Just be good. Don't just ask questions. Don't be stupid. Fuck's sake. If Walsh didn't have that incident, would he have won the Dally M? Or would he have won the Dally M medal? That's a very interesting question for us. No, I don't. Look, I think it doesn't really matter, He just, he was suspended for a couple of games. That's the only reason why he didn't win the Rookie of the Year award. So that's the only reason why. As I keep getting these comments, I'm just going to answer the questions and just ignore these comments. Sorry, I meant Rookie of the Year, my bad. That's all good, Faraz Alam. You think the Warriors should sign out a new CEO next year? No, I think Cameron George is doing a right job. Absolutely not. I don't think Cameron George is doing a bad job at all. So, no. We need to keep Johnson. We need to keep Fussatua for the Johnson connection. Absolutely. But yeah, if anyone wants to request to jump on, they're more than welcome to. Obviously, you can't be a freaking, if you're a fake account or a troll, I'm not going to get you on, obviously. So, Nick from Australia, do you want to join the live if you want? I'm not going to answer any questions with other teams, guys. Who's the most underrated player in the New Zealand side? Faris, what do you mean? Do you mean by the Warriors or by the national team? Ruin Hammer, yes, I know, yeah, there is. Yeah, it's getting real annoying. I'm trying to answer questions and people are just coming on here. Look, I'm here to answer questions to do with footy. I'm not here to, it's getting ridiculous, honestly. I'm trying to do my best to ignore it and answer the questions, but these people just come in here like, being idiots. And I think someone's request to join. I'll see if I can get them on. I'll get Nick from Australia on. Just talk footy. Yeah, I'm trying to. Fucking trolls. Anyway.
All right. Who are the cocksuckers in the live chat that want to have a
go? Look, there's quite a few of them. All these guys making fake accounts and stuff like.
There's a fake account here by the name of Proenzo _ NFA _ So it's basically Proenzo Vidz and Nick from Australia, which is myself, Rugby History, Sam Revel, I'm assuming, and Champa. You know what? To that fake account, go and stick your cock in an elevator, you cunt. And seriously, I hope you put your arm in a trolley and go run down 20 stairs, you fuck. Get out of here.
Hold the balls, John. Hold the ball.
Oh, hold the ball. HTB.
Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. He keeps asking about unblocking me and stuff. I don't know. It's becoming a bit of a...
Max, I believe you're going to have three or four people on here at once, I believe.
Yeah, guys, just ask some questions. I mean, look, this is just me coming on and doing a footy chat. I'm not in the, I'm not here to sit here and listen to, see people come on and troll. It's just not necessary. Like, it's ridiculous.
Let's just talk some footy, bro. Ignore them. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Let's just talk some footy, bro.
Yeah.
What else is there to do? There's nothing better to do. Let's have a chat. What's happening, bro?
Yeah, not too much. What about you?
Oh, not much, bro. Not much. Not much at all. Send some questions in the chat, lads. Let's have a conversation. Yeah, the boys. That's him. There's a question, I think, for us.
Yep. There's a question here. Is Peter a big loss for the Warriors? I'm sure Nick is happy to get him. Yeah, look, I think he's I think he is a big loss actually. We have some good players, coming through, some young players like Rocoberry and that, but Peter Hickey for his experience, he is a big loss for me. And yeah, what do you think, Nick? What do you think about that?
I love the signing, bro, especially for us. We need some experience in the centres, so I'm glad we signed him. I'm very glad we picked him up. Probably the best thing Todd Payton's done so far. Give us back Peter Hickey. If I was in charge, maybe we can negotiate someone else. But I'm taking Peter Hickey.
Yeah, where's the Dogs going to place next year? Asked one of the asked NRL Super T. Where do you think the Dogs will?
Too early to say, bro, but probably between 7th and 12th, they should be better. Surely they improve.
Look, I'm not going to. There's a lot of people asking me questions about predictions and stuff like that. I'm not going to really answer them because I think it's too early to be making predictions.
Way too early, bro.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think it is. So all these questions about predictions and all that, I can't really make a prediction. Even on the Warriors, look, I think it's a bit too early to make a prediction on where we're going to finish, to be honest.
No one has a clue, bro. Literally.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not ignoring everyone's questions. There's some people out saying, why are you ignoring my question and all that, which I'm not. I'm just saying I can't answer those questions in terms of predictions and all. So, yeah, I'm not ignoring the questions. So, just being
Thoughts on Mark Nichols. Mark Nichols is the GOAT. Love him. Kane Evans said, what did he say? Nick Brother, please acknowledge me. How you going, Kane? I hope you're well, mate. It was just kind of keeps asking me, can you take a hit? Fuck off, mate. Can you take a hit if I punch you in the mouth? Fucking cowards. Anyway.
Yeah.
Continue, bro. Continue.
New Zealand Warriors, Faith was asked a question for you, actually. He's asked a very good question. I'm sure you'll know Nick's answer to that one.
Not even going to answer it because you already know the answer.
Yeah.
Ash Taylor, good Lord. But God, I hope you don't sign him. Please don't sign him.
Yeah. Oh, these questions are going through very quickly. I'm just trying to keep up with them.
There's a lot of them coming in. There's a couple of dickheads in the chat too.
Yeah, just ignore those people.
Hey, official Shanes and Harry Kirkman. Go and fuck your mother, cunt, and get fucked. Go away. Give us a fuck the Titans. Oh yeah. You know what? Fuck the Titans. Fuck them. I hope they come last every year. Fuck the Gold Coast. Wait, who's this?
Champa.
Oh, Champa. Where the fuck did he come
What's up,
from?
boys?
Yeah,
How's it
hang on,
going?
there's a question for me. Fuck, man. Bro, all the questions coming in for me at the moment. What's going on here?
All these questions.
What are your thoughts on Chad Townsend, and what do you think about what happened? What do you think will happen with Dearden? I don't know how to pronounce your name, bro, but yeah, look, I don't know how to feel about it, but we'll see how we go, bro. Do you think Cowboys will do well with the signing of the Fiji Sevens players? I don't even know if they'll play, bro. Like, I hope they do, but I can't see them getting in. But I think
I reckon it's good talent to have there, though. You know.
Everyone's asking me what position did I play. Okay, so back in 2013, 14, I used to be this real skinny little winger, fullback, centre. I used to play all three positions. So,
Yep.
I played a lot of footy in the outside backs, and then I played a little bit in the halves, and then I transitioned to a front row later on. But I was a better back row than anything. Like, I love playing back row. I was a weapon at back row.
Mm.
But yeah, answered your questions about that. Go on, Champa. How you going, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing great. You know. I saw on the West Tigers Instagram page, Dane Laurie and Luke Brooks won this award or something. And I'm thinking, Luke Brooks? What the fuck? What the hell has that little midget done for us this year? Honestly. What the fuck has he done for us? He done nothing. It was all Adam Dewey.
Luke Brooks sucks.
Yeah. To final it, just to final it, Luke Brooks sucks. We need to fuck him off.
There's a question here from Julian. My opinion on the Munster scandal. Go and watch the corner post and you'll see my opinion. That's all I need to say.
Oh, they should have got longer. Those idiots. They should have got longer.
Don't even talk about it. Already gone off once about it, but don't need to go off again.
Doggies on top. Honestly, fuck the Bulldogs. Sorry if there's any Bulldogs fans here, but I honestly cannot stand the Bulldogs. Fuck
Someone
you all.
said, who's in a shitter position, Cowboys or Tigers? I think if you're going off recent years, you'd have to say the Tigers.
Yeah, even in recruitment as well, we haven't
Yeah, I
signed.
think Tigers are in a worse position. Personally,
Yeah,
I'm not even being biased. I'm just being honest. I think they're in a worse spot.
we haven't. I mean, we've signed Jackson Hastings. I mean, that's a good start. That's given us direction in our halves, but our forwards need someone good, man. Honestly, we have no one good in the forwards.
Absolutely cooked.
You
Fanatics,
can,
mate, you reckon what's his name? You think Nathan Brown will be able to keep his job if the Warriors don't make the finals next year?
Look, this is a very tough one to answer. Actually, I think I think they might give him another year. Yeah.
Pro Enzo.
How's it going? Good.
Stefano's a gun, bro. Yeah, 12's good, but they need more than that.
Look, Stefano's good, but he's still a bit young. He needs some leadership. You know, he needs someone that he can mentor off. You know what I mean? I think he's just still a bit too young. You know, if you have someone experienced in the forwards that can teach him a lot more, then I reckon he'll be better.
I'll tell you what. I think the Warriors next year are going to go well if I start the year well. If I start the year well.
Yeah, that's what they got to do. They got to start the year well. I agree.
If the Warriors can get a good draw, like maybe get, I don't know, games against the Tigers or the Dogs or the Dragons early on, I think they can go well. But if I get a draw where it's like, oh yeah, you got to play Melbourne, Manly, you got to play Rabbitohs, you got to play Eels, all in the first 6 weeks, could be tough. Am I going to Magic Round next year? Absolutely, I'll be there.
I think, yeah, I'll be there as well. I'm going to be at Magic Round.
Guarantee it.
Same here.
How about you, Warriors? You going?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be getting tickets. You know, if if it all goes, I'll definitely be going. Yeah, for sure.
That's it.
Got to be.
Oh, Hold the Ball will be there as well. Amazing.
Oh, how good.
We're all going to be there. All of us.
Everyone's going to be there. All the YouTubers are going to be there. That's great.
Oh, yeah. And then after Super Saturday finishes, about, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock, we can all meet up at a pub somewhere and have a few drinks. And play the pokies. Play the pokies as well.
All right, we'll get you into Lorenzo.
Yeah, just sneak me
We'll
in, no
just sneak him in
dramas.
the back door. Don't worry, we'll sneak him in the back.
Or you can wait for us outside.
No, that's a fucking dog move. I hate that.
I'm kidding.
We'll sneak him in the
Sneak
back,
in.
bro. Or we'll just get him like a fake ID where it proves that he's 18. Sneak him in.
I'll
See
look
if that
18
one
anyway,
works.
so it's no problem. I'll look 18
Trust
anyway,
me.
so.
Believe me, the casino I went to in Brisbane for Magic Round, you could get away with literally, you just sneak in there so easy.
Yeah.
Not hard.
That's good.
Just avoid going to the bar and you should be fine.
Yeah, just have
If
other people
someone
order
gets you a
drinks for you.
drink, then if someone gets you a drink, just go, just stay where you are. Don't go walking around. Because if you do, they'll come up to you for sure.
Mm.
Yeah, no, it'll be good next year, Magic Round. I'm looking forward to it, meeting all the lads.
Well, the best part is it's always before my birthday. It's either 2 weeks before my birthday or 3 weeks or a week before my birthday. It's always second week of May or third week of May. So it's always before my birthday. So
That's
I'm
great.
keen as. But
yeah,
make sure you cashed up. Like make sure you've got like I don't know $2,000 to spend or whatever. Make sure you've got a bit of money.
You
Make
can't
sure
go
you
up there with
cashed
just a couple of $100 out. You need a lot
Mate,
because
if you got a Magic Round with like $400, your money will be gone within a day, I reckon.
you probably spend all of that on Ubers, to be honest.
Oh,
to
mate, don't even talk to me about Ubers. Last year was disgusting.
No.
I'm actually going to do a video in a couple of days about because me and Pro Enzo did a round one draw fixture. What we would do, I'm going to do a Magic Round fixture as well.
That'd be great
in the coming days because I wasn't particularly happy with the draw for Magic Round last year. There was a lot of one-sided games and a lot of bullshit. But I want to, if it's Magic Round, you want to see great games. You don't want to see games where it's like, oh, it's the Panthers who are the top 4 quality team against the Gold Coast. You don't want to see that. You want to see Penrith play someone like Manly or someone like the Roosters.
Yeah, exactly.
And and this year you had, it was Melbourne versus St. George. We all know what way that game was going to go. So it's like, come on, give us games that are going to make people want to go to Magic Round. Give us fucking, I don't know, Broncos Cowboys at Magic Round would be sick. Warriors versus
that should be
like, I don't know, the Titans would be cool. I don't know.
I reckon Broncos Cowboys, this should be a tradition to be at Magic Round. I mean, you're having all the games at Queensland. Yeah. It's just a no-brainer, honestly.
Well, I reckon Cowboys Broncos should be a round one tradition at Townsville, and then Magic Round, have it at Suncorp.
That'd be amazing. Brilliant.
It literally makes sense.
Mm.
And then the Tigers can play someone that's close to their level. So maybe Tigers and the Warriors. Maybe that could be a good game. I don't know. I don't want to hear about the Warriors, but we all know the Warriors level is not, as high as what it should be. They're probably, maybe against Raiders or the Tigers would be a good opponent for the Warriors. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, same with the Tigers. I agree. On the topic of, videos and stuff like that, since the NRL season's over, what are you boys planning on doing for the rest of the year? What kind of content are you going to be posting on your YouTube channel?
I am going to make a commitment where I will do a video every day, whether it be a live stream or a separate video. I don't care what it is. There will be something every day, no matter what.
That's great. That's good commitment right there. What about you? What about you other guys? What are you guys going to do?
I'll start doing some season reviews. Like tomorrow, the Bulldogs 2021 season review comes out tomorrow. And I'll probably do like, just some other, prediction videos. Like not straight away, but just a couple of, team prediction videos for next year and stuff like that. That's probably in January or something. So yeah, that's upcoming sort of things I'll do.
Well, my Warriors review will be out Thursday night. So, because tomorrow's obviously the last episode of the podcast for the year, and then Thursday will be the Warriors review, and then after that, I think the Dragons finished 11th or something. So that'll be next. So I'll just keep working my way up from every team.
Yep.
Not bad. I should probably do some season reviews as well. I mean, I had a lot
Yeah,
to say about Tigers.
Good luck
So,
with
yeah.
that.
I'll have my Warriors review up next week. Season
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
sweet.
season review. Yep.
There's a question there.
Yeah, there's a question here from the NRL on top. Thoughts on the people saying the Rabbitohs were robbed? Yeah, what's your thoughts on that? Actually, I've seen a lot of comments about it.
when were they robbed? They were just outplayed
Yeah.
by the Panthers, in my opinion. They weren't robbed. No way were they robbed.
Last 5 minutes, there was a few things that probably should have went their way, like the penalty of the kick-off when they scored. I think it was Matt Burton on, was it Gagai? I can't remember who it was. That should have been a penalty. That was ridiculous. When Cuddy Walker passed the ball with 3 minutes to go and it came off Cleary's hand, that should have been South's ball 20 out and down by 2s. That was ridiculous. But outside of that, there wasn't much. The Panthers had all the calls go their way, but
Yeah.
they were a better team. Their defense was too good. Their attack was shaky. I'll be honest, I know Souths didn't have much energy left and they looked buggered, but the longer the game went, the more it was suiting the Bunnies, considering it was only, 14, it was 8-all forever, and it felt like Souths were going to steal it because Penrith kept blowing it. And then I'm going, well, here we go. 8-all, Souths are a chance, and then the fucking intercept. And then, everyone wants to bad Cuddy Walker. Oh, he threw the intercept. It cost Souths the grand final. No, he didn't. He did what other halfbacks and 5'8" wouldn't do. He kept at it, and he kept trying hard, and he set up Alex Johnson in the corner, which got him back in it, and Reynolds missed the fucking kick. So, most players who throw an intercept like that would have just put their head between their legs and just went, nah, it's too hard. But Cuddy Walker just kept playing, and he threw that pass for Johnson, which was just fantastic. So, I think it's fantastic. I think he really made up for it there.
Yeah, he had a lot of heart, Cody Walker. I feel like he really put it in the grand final. You could tell he wanted it, like, probably the most out of everyone in the Rabbitohs.
Him and Murray.
And then Murray as well. Man, I love Murray. He's a great player.
Love him too.
Fantastic.
Yeah, just to answer this question I haven't answered yet, which haven't got to, is thoughts on the Tigers signing Tyrone Peachey. I'm sure Champ is a West Tigers fan, so he want to give his thoughts on it. But what do you think? Champa, what do you think?
It's a fair signing, I'll say that. Tyrone Peachey, he's an alright utility player. You can have him in the forwards and in the spine and in the backs. You can really have him anywhere. Is he going to change our side? Absolutely not. But in terms of looking towards a good future, I guess it's a good start. But I reckon we should, use our money onto, signing players who are like elite players. But Tyrone Peachey, I would say, it's a good signing. I mean, it's fair. He'll be all right. A good utility player, I'll say. I mean, what about you guys?
Typical West Tigers signing. Just go out and buy what's available. That's
what we're known for, honestly.
But if I say someone on the market, we'll buy him. Yeah, look, that guy's a good player. We'll buy him as well. If he's going to go to the Tigers, then he's obviously going to start. So I think he might start lock. I don't think Alex Twell's a lock. I think he's a front rower. So good signing, but not really.
It's not an elite player.
Not going to change much.
Yeah, exactly. It's not an elite player. It's not a player that's gonna, change our side and change how we attack or anything. It's just someone that's there that can, just provide a bit more. We need something more than that, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, look, he'll provide versatility. That's one thing for sure. Like, he can play every position. But he's not a top signer or anything. Like, he's not a great player, but he does a job, I guess. But not knowing Tigers recruitment, they're probably going to sign Jack Kozeski next. Like, who the fuck knows, really?
Oh God.
Oh my God! Don't even say that.
Yeah,
man. If I see him, if I see that, God knows what I'll do. Fuck that.
Yeah, Just a question here from Forever Brisbane Broncos page. It says, where will the Broncos finish next year? He's asking.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Too early to call.
Yeah.
Yeah, too early to call now. I mean, Adam Reynolds is going to be a good signing. That's what I'll say. Be a great signing. But, yeah, too early to call now. Season just
Too
ended.
early to call. Too early to call. All right, boys, I'm jumping off, eh? I'm only going to have dinner. I'm starving. Haven't eaten anything yet. Thanks. Thank you, Fanatics, bro. And
Yep.
to anyone in the chat that wants to have a go at Fanatics, you have an instant problem with me. So, all right. Thanks, boys.
Same here.
Yeah, thanks, Nick.
Yeah.
Great to have Nick on.
Yep. Great.
What a legend.
Yeah, go subscribe to Nick from Australia's channel as well. He's a great YouTuber, does a lot of great stuff there. So yeah, cheers to Nick for coming on for a chat for a bit there.
So, hold the ball, as said. Taller is the man. Dewey to have a breakout season next year, I think. Peach will be a good utility, can provide the odd spark. I 100% agree with all of that. Tall is the man. I feel like he's a great front rower. And Dewey, I feel like, yeah, he will have a breakout season next year. He had a small breakout this year, but I reckon he'll mold as a great player next year. But yeah, tall is the man. But I feel like if our forwards want to take that next step, we need a more experienced, like a more dangerous forward, I'd say, because our forward pack's looking a bit, dare I say, probably weak in compared to compared to Manly's forward pack or Warriors. Like I look at Manly's forward pack and then I look at the West Tigers forward pack. You can see a huge difference in terms of talent right there. Huge difference.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, if there's any more questions, put them through, guys. Yeah.
What's your opinion on Stefano Utoikamanu winning Rookie of the Year over Laurie? Yeah, look, personally, I wouldn't have went with Dane Laurie. I think Dane Laurie's had a better year for the Tigers. I mean, Utoikamanu not far off, but I just think Laurie, he's done a really good job for that team the whole year. He's been consistent and, he's always been starting for the Tigers and that. So I think, he deserves it more, but, Stefano's a great player and also another great talent. So, there's not a huge difference, I don't believe.
Yeah, I agree as well. Like, Dane Laurie, he's been great all season. And Stefano, his breakout season came towards the end. So I feel like Dane Laurie overall was a better player. But, yeah, not much to say there.